Workplace, men, you have to realize that if a client or a teammate experiences you getting angry and yelling, you've lost the trust. I'll say that again. See, in the past, men gained power through anger and intimidation. We have to learn another way and transform our anger into leadership, motivation. It doesn't mean you can't feel anger inside when things don't go the way you want them, but as a man, you have to learn to contain it. Very, very important, because the difference is that historically, when men get angry, people die. So women have a much greater fight or flight response in the presence of anger. For men, historically, when women get angry, nobody dies. You just don't have sex that night. It's not that dangerous. So it's important to recognize, and men do not know this. We do not know that when we raise our voice and we get angry and yell and be demanding and throw tantrums, that we're actually losing trust with women big time. Now, the irony is that men often think it's very manly to get angry and to express your anger and to dominate and control. If you look at the hormonal state of your body when you're angry, you're actually experiencing extra estrogen, and it weakens men. It makes men sensitive and oversensitive. It prevents them from thinking clearly. It prevents them from communicating in a way which takes into consideration the other person. And if you communicate with women in a way that doesn't take into consideration her perspective, she will not trust you. So it's very important. Now, at our one-day seminar, we will explore much greater depth of how to effectively manage anger, both in the workplace and at home. We'll go into greater practical tools and techniques for managing stress levels so that your stress levels go down. Because if my stress levels are up as a man or as a woman, blood flow in the brain goes to the back of the brain and stops going to the front of the brain. It's only in the front of the brain where we can think outside the conditioning. It's only in the front part of the brain that you can experience real empathy for another person. It's only in the front part of the brain that you can figure out a win-win solution. How to create a situation in the workplace where everybody feels they're winning, that they're getting ahead. And you can't come up with those solutions, negotiate those kind of solutions where somebody feels they're getting the best deal and you're getting the best deal for yourself. A win-win solution, which builds trust, once again, builds trust. You cannot come up with those ideas unless blood flow goes to the prefrontal cortex, the front part of the brain. Who knew this stuff? This is all the recent science. So managing stress is the foundation of radical brilliance in the workplace, cooperation in the workplace, success in the workplace, harmony in the workplace. So with this insight of understanding our differences, we have a competitive edge. We have a new approach. We can look at things differently.
Now, I've been doing this 40 years. I'm 64 years old. So this is my life work. I've watched the change. And when men come to me and they want a divorce, they all say basically one thing. When women come and they want a divorce, they all have a long list of problems. This. Very complicated. He doesn't talk. He doesn't listen. He doesn't kiss me. He doesn't compliment. He doesn't hold. He doesn't hug me. He never brings me roses. He always arguing. He drinking too much. He working too hard. He not sleeping enough. He's sleeping too much. All kinds of things. And then, when I talk a little bit, they have one complaint. What is that complaint? He said, no matter what I do, she's never happy.
Премьера absolută. John Gray vine la tine acasă. Înregistrarea conferinței susținute de John Gray în București plus ore de conținut video cu subiecte importante sunt disponibile acum online pe www.life-university.ro.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Gray, the author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, a #1 bestseller in the whole world. It has done an amazing job helping men and women communicate better. It's in over 143 countries and over 50 languages and 50 million copies sold. One is that you will get all new content on understanding how men and women unknowingly sabotage their relationships at home and the workplace. This is the dynamic we're going to be looking at. We're going to look at how men and women manage stress effectively in different ways, and we have to know how to do it for ourselves so we're not blaming our partners. We can take blame out of our lives, out of our relationships, and learn to be responsible, but also when we're not getting what we need from our partners, how to communicate that in a non-stressful way, but in a way that will elicit response. We get in a relationship in order to support each other, so you'll learn those skills.
When a woman marries a man, in the beginning, he comes home, and she's home already. If he comes home, the first thing he does is he finds her. Oh, where are you? And she goes, oh, he left me. He looked at me. And then she begins testing a little. Does he still love me? So he comes home, she hides. She's like, I'm so excited. Is he going to find me? But after 1, 2, 3 years, the newness goes away. And when the newness goes away, less dopamine, less testosterone. So instead, men play another game on Mars. When they come home, they look, and the man goes and hides. He doesn't want any foul. He's just like, okay, don't find me. It just makes no sense to women. Now let's roar!
I had such a great time when I was in Bucharest. It was a great day, a terrific event. We all need more love in our lives, and sometimes just making a few changes can make a huge difference.
Disponibil acum pe life-university.ro.